Alright, I got a new creation. And this one, I think, though the weapon isn't the most desirable choice, I think it at least gives it an opportunity. Get out of the way, Retalistrike. My new creation is for a weapon that doesn't really have much of a use in wars other than just being unusual. And the choice is the Legendfire. Break action, 9-shot revolver, rifle-ish thing. But what I decided to do is I want to use this in a war at some point, give it some war testing and a review on it in that matter. If I ever figure, I'll try to find a way of getting it to work. And if I can get past my rambling and somehow edit this into, you know, something usable instead of going like... Anyway, back to normal human being stuff, I think. Well, this isn't... Screw normal. I'll figure out what secondary to put with the Legendfire, but this is what I created for it. Of course, the same idea, duct tape going across the chest, have it going under my shoulder, my right shoulder, and over my right shoulder. There is no actual like adjustment or detaching point on this, although it'd probably make my life easier if I made one. It's still removable, sort of. Oh yeah. It's also got duct tape, or I have cardboard duct taped into it, so that way it creates support. Because one thing I found is that if you don't have that, the duct tape folds, and when it folds, you can't put the gun in the sheath. It fits this pretty well. I'd say I had a lot of hard time making it fit right, because the Legendfire has so many ups and downs. The muzzle of it is probably the biggest nuisance. This little thing right here always hooked on the inside if I didn't make it quite right, so it created issue. And the fact that this is thicker here, thinner here, thick here, thin, and thick in the opposite way. When you're putting it in, you want to drop the head, hold it like this, drop the nose in, push it down. Keep your hand at the end of it as well to push, kind of use, to force it down a little more, and then you got it in. Pull out secondary, you're good. Not the fastest draw, but it keeps it out of the way, so that way you're not fumbling with your gun in front of you like I have a problem with a Frankenshot or my other long shots where I have it slung across my chest and I have no way of really putting it out of the way and keeping it still. These off-brands, they don't really do sling points very much, so you gotta get creative with them. And my way of getting creative with the Legendfire is making a back sheath thing. If you want to call it a holster, okay, it just feels like a sheath because it's a long, narrow base for you to put your weapon like a sword. Well, anyway, I hope you enjoyed another one of my ridiculous ideas.